And we're back. All right. So, no problem. Now I got to redo everything I just said because people don't mind their business. All right. So, I'm going to say this too publicly. When I'm live streaming, just don't even talk to me. Don't bother me. Let me do what I'm doing because y'all be wasting my time, bro. It's exactly what I'm talking about right there. All right. So, where was I? Like I said, people want to pretend, all of them. They want to pretend they all know exactly what it is. They all know exactly what's going on, right? They want to pretend. Like I said, if you take any major league of anything, MLB, NFL, NBA, it's a monarch mind control league under MK Ultra, demonic hypnosis and mind control. These are real things. The celebrities are all underneath it. That is how your country is run. Like I said, these people every day run a business that goes nowhere. If you have a business and you're having to constantly pay for gas, clearly you're not going to get anywhere, right? I hear people literally saying they make this, they make that, whether it be cutting yards, whatever they do, right? Yeah, you ain't going to get nowhere like that. Nowhere. This whole system is designed backwards. And like I said, the Illuminati and Freemasonry, the Illuminati is not some group of elite people. The Illuminati is just Satan. It means people get possessed by demons. We're all vessels, spiritual vessels. And that's the truth, right? Doesn't go any farther than that. Illuminati, I mean, it exists, but it's just a lot of evil people. I mean, there's a bunch of people basically joining the Illuminati. You don't have to be any specific group of people. It's just if you're selling your soul or not, you're supporting what they're doing, which is evil. It's just good versus evil. That's what makes it so hard because there's too many people who sold their soul because they're weak and they give into fear. So you're having to deal with all these people that like I'm here to help, but they're trying to be an obstacle. You see what I'm saying? Like that's the stuff I'm talking about right there. Like, see, I'm from the country. We mind our business. You know what I mean? Real talk. That's a big deal in the country. Like, mind your business. And I'm going to continue to stand on that. I want people to mind their business. When you see me doing my stream, don't interrupt it. Don't talk on my mic. Like, you know, like do whatever you got to do, but mind your business. Real talk. Because you all are like clueless, right? But like I said, it don't matter. At the end of the day, man, it's just the same thing over and over again, right? And like I said, it's all intentional. Then people try to play like they low key. It's all intentional, man. I already know. It's intentional and it's funny because it's pointless, right? It's a waste of their time and mine. Trying to act like we're the same. Nah, bro, y'all ain't been through what I've been through. I'm not in your position, bro, at all. I'm a targeted individual. It's different. Totally different. You understand? You will never have to deal with the stress that I have to deal with, ever. You will never know what it's like. So, like I said, don't do that, right? So, yeah, moving forward, man, it's really irritating, bro. People are just irritating. Moving forward, like I said, that's what they teach you. They teach you that ignorance is the way to go, right? That's what they teach you. They teach you that wearing fake jewelry and using prop money and basically trying to copy whack niggas. Like who would want to be the Migos? The Migos weigh like 60 pounds soaking wet, like all of them together. I don't understand what people don't get. What I say is a fact. It's not anything else. It's just the truth. I say the truth. I'm like a mirror. I'm gonna say the truth about everybody. I'm just saying, like, you niggas ain't it, bro. You in modern day slavery. They got them wearing slave chains, sitting there acting like they're bragging. I mean, who brags about being pimped? I mean, literally pimped. That's what the music industry does. And then even worse than that, you see what they do to these niggas. But people don't want to talk about that, right? Right? But you hear me talk, and people want to pretend in front and then talk about money. Listen, my budget comes from God. My money's supposed to come from people in the public. If you feel what I'm saying, hit my Cash App, please. Sham God 2023. Right? My money and my budget is supposed to come from the public. This is why I do this, because I can reach people and, send a message that touches their heart to where they want to help me. And that's what happened the other day, in my opinion. It's clearly what happened yesterday. I received a 50 of somebody, right? So like I said, we don't do what we do over here for anyone else. I'm just super happy that they sent that, right? Now here's the thing. It sounds like, oh man, that's awesome, right? But see, my circumstances are different. So like that's a great donation, don't get me wrong. But what I'm saying is the way that everything is and set up and designed against me, like I'm still having to keep trying to climb. I can tell you all the things that I need, and I hope that somebody is able to step up and wants to try to help me, because I'm just being honest. But I need a bicycle, man. That's the number one thing I need, right? I want to get enough money to get something electric like what I had, right, that really moves. That's what I really need. I need like a good amount of money. That's what I'm trying to get to. You feel me? So it's like there's no holding me back. There's no qualms, no questions on nothing. Everybody knows what it is, right? And I don't know, basically, like, I know nobody could walk in my shoes, man. Y'all couldn't deal with what I deal with. You couldn't. It's too much stress. Nobody would want to deal with it, right? But see, me, I don't have a choice. You feel me? So, like I said, the way I look at it, I got to keep on pushing and get stronger and stronger. I have no choice. You know what I mean? And that's what creates greatness. That's the truth. There we go. They honking. We got fans. Like I said, I'm Batman. There's nobody confused about what I do. None of you people on here who try to act confused. You're not confused. You know what it is, boy. Oh yeah. Feel me? Like I said, at the end of the day, I need a bicycle. Bicycles now, they all want to charge you like over $100 for a bicycle. It's ridiculous. And I keep trying to find a way around, but they sell junk if they don't sell it over $100. So I got to get somebody to donate, or everybody together to donate me enough to get a bicycle. That's number one. Number two, even if I get a little money, I mean, pants cost like $12 to $20. So I'm not in a position financially right now, and I just want you to hear what I'm saying, because I'm being real, and you'll see that I'm smart with money and I know what I'm doing. I'm not a struggling guy. I got targeted because I made and spent more money than the entire world. I've had so much money time and time again, like nonstop. I didn't even know what to do with it. That's why I know I'm going to manifest millions again right now in front of everybody's face. So hear what I'm saying. I'm not paying no 12 something dollars for pants. I absolutely refuse to, unless I absolutely am to the point where I have to. I refuse to do so. Like today, the sun's out. Real talk. Like, you don't understand. I don't have resources to the things y'all have. I don't have access to any of that. You understand? So I have to literally depend on stuff like this. Real talk. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's not that big of a deal. It's all just basically because of the same issues. I've already discussed it. I'm not going to keep going over it. You know what I mean? Because everything is positive. I'm in a better position than like most people and everyone, but it just makes things difficult when you don't have people that want to help. Hi, Fido. Good morning, Fido. It's morning for you and me. So yeah, like I said, I need to get enough, like over $100. I got to get enough to get a bicycle. I got to get a bike, man. I just have to. To start, I need a good, solid bicycle that ain't gonna be messing up, and the tires ain't gonna be going out. You know, I mean, that's what I need right now, right? And then I don't know. I just need everybody to donate and show some support. I'm on here to make money and accumulate money for sure. You know, that's what's going to make things easier. That's what's going to give me more leeway to do what I do. Because what I'm envisioning is what I've been doing, which is doing what I do as Batman, right? And I mean, I don't know. It's pretty simplistic, bro. You know, it's not a difficult game plan to digest or understand. It's not. But everything is so expensive, bro. You know, I don't want to pay that much for pants if I don't have to, right? Definitely don't want to pay for shoes. I just put on my other shoes today that, like I said, like it's just mad issues, man. It'd just be hard to do stuff. You know what I mean? I love when people drive and can't look at what's in front of them. I just love that, don't you? Can you imagine? Who drives and doesn't look at what's in front of them? Oh, we got people who do. It ain't gonna take forever. Take forever when it's my turn to go. It's just absolutely ridiculous, man. You can't tell me that the lights ain't messed up in the valley either. There's no one who could argue that with me. Come on, come on. They do it on purpose, bro. I'm telling you. Like, no, I have the right of way. It's my turn. I'll be on some weirdo stuff. Real talk. That's what they'll do. Like, your whole system is dilapidated. Doesn't make any sense. I'm not gonna sit here and put up with it. No, I'm not. That's it. Wow, you corny. Yeah, you lame, nigga. Lame. And they did that on purpose too. You see what I'm saying? Like just weird stuff, like weird people like that, weird antics. Be accelerating as fast as they can. Like, what are you trying to prove, bro? I don't understand. Like this dude doesn't know how to go around someone. I don't be in these people's way. All they got to do is go around. And they act like they've never done anything before, like they've never driven. Like, I can't stand that energy, bro. I can't. It's so fake. You know what I mean? Like I said, in normal places, they don't act like this. Like, you think in Vegas people act like this? No. People in Vegas are busy. It's a fast city, fast paced. People trying to do what they need to do, man. All this stuff y'all say doesn't make any sense. You talk about walking. I mean, yeah, exercise is good, man. You should be walking. Driving sucks. All you're going to do is get tickets, get yourself in trouble, cost yourself money. Like, I mean, I don't get it. I exercise every day. That's why I do this. What do you mean? Don't make no sense. I've had people that would give me rides and stuff, but guess what? If they do, they all always have an agenda and ulterior motive, and they're always weirdos. That's why I don't do that. See what I'm saying? I don't need none of y'all. Other than Christina, I need Christina. The rest of you, I don't need. I've been standing on my own my entire life. Real talk. You got weirdos now, right? They go by and they keep it pushing, right? Because they already know, like, common sense. I'm not with your agenda. Like, everyone has an agenda. That's why I don't talk to none of these people. They'd be like, yo, hang out with me. Come drink. For what? What did you do for me when I needed help? Nothing. I'm good, bro. You the enemy. You ain't no friend. None of y'all. And all y'all can be the enemy. You ain't about nothing. Like, they're all suckers. All of them. Like, no, bro. If it's going to be like that and y'all can't do nothing for me, I'm all right, bro. I'll do it on my own like I've been doing. Feel me? Because I got it together. Like I said, this is what grown men do. Grown men wake up and they face their issues head on and they tackle and handle their responsibilities. Like, so, I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, it is what it is, man. Everything I'm doing is training. It's common sense. For someone to not understand that is absolutely ridiculous, right? They were driving, gawking at me. Like I said, it's absolutely pathetic, man. It really is. What was I saying? Where was I? Man, I got a lot of people on this platform. They just in a delusional stupor. But yeah, like I said, I got $50 donated to me yesterday. I told y'all I'm going to get real people in the public to donate. And you all helped me out with that because the guy is super cool, clearly, and he has a membership. So when they gifted the free memberships, right, you helped me out. Now the question was, did I say anything towards you, Stephanie, who I don't even want to say your name because you're irrelevant and you're weird? No, you left me a comment, okay? You had just come in and gifted memberships too. Everything was all good. And you typed a comment and left it there intentionally, right? And that's a crime. That's a federal crime felony, right? It didn't matter. We will be taking it to court, okay? I'm filing a lawsuit and I'm pressing charges. I need you to understand this is guaranteed. And you have like part of your legal name online. And I mean, you don't have to. You could choose to think you're anonymous online. I mean, the FBI and the feds, private investigators, all that, lawyers, they have ways of figuring out who anybody is online who's committing a crime. Common sense. And you don't have to pay for extra stuff for a private investigator. You just, the lawyer knows how to handle that. You think they never dealt with that? So nobody's anonymous online. That's what people don't get. These people are literally that slow and ignorant. They don't get, they're all guaranteed to go to prison. They're going to track the IPs. They're going to know exactly who every one of you is who's ever typed a comment in my show. That's why I did chat replay sometimes. I'm just done doing it because I'm not going to sit here and put up with fake people trying to disrespect me because they're upset. Like, no, I'm not doing that ever again. So 21 in the box, let's see you do it. As I stated, it's so weird how they seek relevancy. They come over here like, dude, do y'all realize you have no identity? My point is this. I was nothing but nice and respectful to you. We were just cool. Everything was fine, right? We didn't really, I saw what your energy was and what you were on, and I wasn't happy about it, and I didn't agree with anything you said. I thought it was weird, your whole energy, because you have a quiet desperation, and you could tell you're mad, triggered, impressed by me, and like whatever your issue is, you're obsessed. Never was nothing but polite to this woman, right? And that's what they do. They go out their way to just keep on doing illegal stuff, just trying to be like something totally different than humane towards me, a public figure. I mean, you said a lot of stuff, bro. And I mean, I put it out there publicly. You said a lot of things that don't exist. But yet, who's really struggling? Not me. I'm over here getting $50 donations. That's more than you ever donated. You never really donated any money because you don't have it. So as I stated, it is you who is broke and has no real money. Number two, the way you were talking to me was all fake. Like, come on, bro. And you're not talking to me, you're on the internet typing nonsense. Oh, we got another spider. With the spider stuff, man, it's so irritating. It really is. So yeah, like I said, you just got to keep pushing, man. You got to keep pushing against all odds. No matter who stands against you, you got to keep on winning. I mean, these people are completely out of luck. So like I said, that right there proves you're not no high roller. You need to get your weight up, not your hate up. I mean, donate me $100 right now. What's stopping you? You make fake accounts, all y'all. You know how to make another account and donate. Doesn't matter if you're blocked. That's not an excuse. So you can donate. Donate $100 and show you're a high roller. Talking about you're leaving money on the table, boss. Yeah, you're trying to talk to me condescendingly. That's what these people do. These other people don't get, if they donate to you, right? They're not trying to help you. They're trying to use you and manipulate you. And y'all take the bait every time. I don't. Come on, bro. A little donation to somebody that don't know how to save ain't going to do nothing. Why do you even do that? What's the purpose? It's all in a weird fear vibration because all of them have traumas that they haven't been able to deal with properly. That's all it is. It's childhood trauma. Exactly what it is. Unresolved issues, right? So, like I said, I mean, End of the day, man, I was nothing but respectful to you, right? Like, you'd be more than welcome to come over here and give memberships. Like I said, you never talked direct. You never gave me an opportunity to speak. Who are you to try to silence a public figure? Like, do you realize that's domestic? You know what? That's a federal crime. You're going to be going to federal prison. Why are you trying to silence a public figure when it's common sense that it's not even possible? You cannot silence a gangster. You need to make sense. Stop acting and pretending that you're trying things that don't make sense. It's really irritating. Like, it's like you're sad. You feel me? I don't know how else to describe it. That's the best way I can explain it. Like, they just keep sitting there and doing the same things, same tactics. Like, it's pathetic. It really is. It's truly pathetic, bro. You know, if it didn't work the first 80 million times, yeah, let me send you the link. New link. Talking to my homie. So yeah, like I said, Stephanie, if you would just apologize, because you're who's wrong. Sometimes you're just wrong, lady. And apologize for your disrespect and be respectful. I mean, we enjoyed having you over here. Real talk, I didn't have any issue. I appreciate any of the donations you gave, but that wasn't helping me. That was just you donating. I mean, it makes no sense. That's like me going to a club, right? So going to a club with a bunch of women, that's like me telling them, I'm helping you. Like, nigga, this is my job. That's what they're gonna say. Oh, for real, they're gonna say, you ain't helping me. It's my job, nigga. If you ain't got no money, get out the club. That's what they're gonna say. You feel me? I'm in the same position. Like, what? I'll be looking at you so-called women like, you know, you need to pay for my time. For real. See, I love it because I get to role reverse it now. I get to do what y'all do so you see what it feels like. Real talk. It'd be annoying as hell when they would do that. They would sit down next to me, see I'm banking. I'm a real nigga. I'd come into the club. So-called women be like, man, you are really good looking. I'm like, thank you. They're like, no, like, you don't get it. They're like, you're really good looking. Like, literally, I swear to you, bro, it was in McAllen at a club, and some chick just told me that, like, went out of her way. I was like, okay, well, thank you. You know, um, like, it's just hilarious, man. Like, I'm gonna start doing that. I ought to sit down next to you people and be like, are you gonna pay me for my time? uh, real talk. I mean, I could do it. I'm a celebrity. I might as well be like, you need to compensate me for standing here. I, my time is precious. Wherever my feet are on the ground, I deserve to be compensated. Like, real talk, bro. So, like I said, like, I mean, when you got a quiet desperation and you mad at me because I'm shining and I'm me, that's crazy. That's nonsense, right? Like I said, talk direct through the Cash App. You got my Cash App? Doesn't matter if you're blocked. Make another account. I don't know. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. You know what I mean? Oh, let me give him the link. Hold on. Like, I'm not hard to talk to direct. Y'all made it hard. Hold on. Do 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 do. I'm gonna sing the doom song. Me doom. Doom doomy doom 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 doomy doom doom doomy doomy doom doom doomy doomy doom doom doom. So yeah, like I said, 21 in the box without trying. Right? Like I said, I need people that want to come over here and contribute and, you know, gift out, you know, gifted free memberships. It helps expand the fan base. You know, I never said I wasn't appreciative. I was appreciative of all of it. I am for any donation of which I get. However, again, you all have donations misconstrued. Donations is not the way you say, and it's not a stagnated thing. It applies differently within different contexts. It really does. That's just the truth. A donation, yeah, you could say it's gratuity or whatever, or it's just free money, whatever. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. But also, if you run a business where you're a content creator, it's a necessary form of compensation. So it has all advantages to it because, I mean, It's free money, right? You're supposed to get it, right? I mean, and there's nothing that anyone can do or say about it. Like, you're supposed to get donations. Do you feel what I'm saying? That's the problem. All y'all got the definitions of the whole world misconstrued, but you want to tell others and scold others what reality is. I mean, you don't occupy reality. You don't like you don't talk about anything that exists in this reality. You're delusional. Y'all don't make the rules, right? Well, like I said, you or get one of your homeboys who has an account, right, or homegirls, and donate over $100 and say, I'm sorry, genuinely, and that's it. And we'll move forward from there. Other than that, I mean, clearly you're proving my point again, which is what? That you're broke. Because if you're going to sit there and say something towards me that's untrue, I'm going to say the truth about you. Now it's proven to the public because I guarantee you, you can't donate $100 because you don't have it. So there you go. There's your challenge. You wanted a challenge issue. There you go. Okay. I do this in my sleep, honey. All right. So, like I said, outside of that, as far as Nutty the squirrel, right? Not going to be wasting any time with him. He's delusional. He's completely out of his mind, as I stated. So all he does is try to repeat my words back to me that make no coherent sense. Okay? It's that simple. So the way we handle that is we completely ignore him, right? And he could sit there and talk to himself and repeat what I say and pretend he's me. I mean, listen, sir, I'm an all-out celebrity and you're nobody. Nobody knows who you are still. Yes, I've tagged your channel. They still don't know who you are. It hasn't brought you any money, any attention. You're unmonetized. You can't make money on this platform or at all. I'm not concerned about you. You're irrelevant. Like, literally, like, if you want to start making some sense, then we can talk. Other than that, I mean, it's a waste of my time. And he will have to donate to me. I don't owe you any money, man. Now, I was trying to be nice. Now I'm not going to be nice. So now he gets nothing. Okay. Now you're not getting a record deal when I get my millions because you want to sit there and defame my character, slander my name. Okay, cool. I'm filing a lawsuit. You'll have to come to court, right? And you're going to go to jail for that slander. Okay. And and the statement you issued to me that I have video proof of. It's not a game, brother. There's repercussions for adults' actions in this world. That's common sense. Legal repercussions. I handle everything legally. That's it. You understand? I don't ever get upset. I don't get mad. I just handle things legally the right way. I'm a grown man. I have a future. I have a business and, people to protect, and I have things I got to do. Right? So, like I said, what you say, it makes no coherent sense. You're rambling. Okay? You're insane. And that's about it, man. I did like 20 diss songs. You can't even respond with one because you're not able to rap. But you're so crazy, you'll sit there and say, yeah, he can't come close to me, man. You out your mind, bro. Like, bro, those diss songs were insane, bro. They were amazing. I've never heard a song come close to any of them. They're all in excellent. Like, if you want me to be real, that was some of my best material that I've ever made. Like, seriously, bro. So, like, nah, bro, forget what you talking about, bro. You just got a chip on your shoulder, right? And you want to be me just like these people. You want to be me, but then you're mad at me, right? That's weird, man. So, like I said, it's all pretty easy to figure out. I gave this dude the link, man. Hold on. So, yeah, I mean, end of the day, Nutword, what I'm going to request because of your constant nagging, all right, is you will have to donate. As of now, I'm going to raise the stakes. I'm going to raise it, but it's as of now, you're going to have to donate me $50. If you don't donate me $50, I'm not going to say your name anymore. I'm not going back and forth with you because this is the same methodology you would use, right? And you pretend that you're psychologically a giant when you're not. You're a minnow, sir. Okay. So since I'm the one with the platform that gets paid and is a famous celebrity and you're nobody, right? I need you to donate me $50 to that Cash App. You can get your friends to do so or whatever. There's another one honking at me. Just waved at them. I'm an all-out celebrity, Nutty. I've gotten real famous off of doing this, okay, without trying. It's happening, okay? What you didn't want to happen has been happening, okay? So I need you to understand. I need $50 to that Cash App. Other than that, I'm not saying your name, all right? Other than that, I'm not going to go back and forth with you. It's absolutely irrelevant. And it's crazy because you say things that just make no coherent sense. I mean, you talk about yourself and everyone agrees. Everyone, bro. I wouldn't mind. I would love to have B Vlogs on my show talking. I don't have anything against B Vlogs. See, this is the thing. I came to B Vlog's defense. Do I take him seriously? No, nobody can, but I wouldn't mind having him on the show if he would just follow the rules and talk, but he's always got an agenda because he's cheerleading for another man. I don't have time to deal with that, man. It's the same with any of those people. You can't even talk to them. I mean, it's just ridiculous. They're slow and they don't know how to just have a conversation. They get in their feelings. I don't got time for you. I really don't. So, like I said, I mean, any of those people, if B Vlogs, any of them, if they want to get on this program or be talked about, right? That's perfectly fine as long as I'm in charge of how it's done on here, and because I'm the authority, you're nobody. And like I said, you will all have to donate $50 to the Cash App. Okay. Um. So yeah, I don't know what else to say. Oh, and because B Vlogs put out my number for you, I'm gonna actually make it 100 since you're always sitting there saying, "Yeah, I got money," but you have no money, right? And you hustle backwards, you have nothing. Like you're literally sitting there and doing what other people are telling you so you can, basically get donations and barely get by. Like I don't have time for you. So if you got money, I need $100 to that Cash App. Other than that, you're not going to be a part of the conversation because he just wants attention. Like, okay, I mean, you're gonna have to basically, if people want attention on this platform, don't you feel that they should have to pay for it? You feel me? Like they should have to pay, right? It's not free. So, like I said, I'm the one, Nutty, who's in the position where I can do this. You can't because no one cares about you. Okay, I'm sorry, but that's the truth. All right, you don't have a platform. You don't even have a platform yet, and you're already trying to be the boss. That's what they want. They want to be the king, narcs, without any accountability. It doesn't work that way. So, like I said, I mean, most of these people, like I said, they build businesses, and their businesses go nowhere because, like I said, their business is designed. Like, let's say you're cutting grass, right? It's designed to fail. I mean, you have to put all the money for gas, so you constantly have expenses. You're going to constantly be held back. People don't want to listen to me, but they don't understand. I'm not the guy that y'all want to put me in an aura of a different energy. I'm the guy who's always been successful and made like tons of money. Like I said, Charles Schwab is a bank. They said they deleted my bank records because I'm targeted by the government, and my bank account had over $300,000 in it. Like it ain't nothing, nigga. Okay, I'm the real deal. That's what people don't understand. Okay, like I'm really from the streets. I'm really a gangster. Like I said, I lived a different lifestyle people couldn't even comprehend. So when someone like Nutty says I'm crazy, I mean, okay, you're right. I'm not going to defend myself from anything that somebody who's clinically insane says. You say I'm crazy, you 100% right, Nutty, because I'm going to tell you something, man. In this world, to make it, you got to be crazy. Real talk. In this world, you got to be crazy enough. That's the only reason I made this far, like 50 Cent said. I'm quoting 50 again. Who for real? The only reason I made it this far is because I was crazy enough to believe in myself, to believe that I would get to this point. That's the only reason. You have to be crazy in our environment. See, you can tell you don't come from the streets. That's why you got ran out of Chicago and you don't want to talk about what happened, right? You want to make up stories and try to change every story to that you're the hero in the story, but it's all a bunch of lies and nonsense, and everybody can see through your act and that you're full of it. Correct? So again, like I'm saying, I'm the big baller over here. Big baller, right? And I'm just a normal dude that's trying to do what I need to do, get by for right now until I get all my blessings. It's not complicated, man. Okay? You drink some water. Low rider. Low rider. uh, water. If you got the link, brother, if you're hearing me talking to my friend, let me see. Not letting you in. Should be letting you in. Let me try one more time. Hold on. So yeah, I don't know what else to tell y'all, man. I mean, basically, like I said, all you're gonna have to hit the Cash App. You're gonna have to pay me. Y'all got all this karmic debt. that you owe me for. Y'all owe me a ton of money. They're going to have y'all pay me money in punitive damages anyway. So, like, I'm going to get my bread. I already know when we go to court. So I'm just patiently waiting, right? And that's my whole thing. I'm not even pushing that issue right now. I'm focused on just making money and doing what I do right now. Like I said, I got to get enough for a bicycle, right? And then I got to just get enough. I mean, y'all don't understand. Like, it costs money, bro. That pizza cost me over $10, right? You go to a buffet. I went to that buffet and asked them. They said it was like 20 some dollars. I told you it's almost like $30 for a buffet. Like, what? And your prices on your website say something totally different. It says it's like 13 something, bro. On the website, they be lying. They totally changed the price, bro. And I want to find out if they're discriminating against me and charging me more, because I'm a sue for that. Anything that's done that's discrimination, I don't care if it's in the valley or elsewhere, I'm making it a civil issue. I'm taking it to court. Yep, I'm done sitting here putting up with this mistreatment. Like, hell no, bro. Right? So that's what it's time for, and that's what needs to happen. We need to take these matters to court. It's all legality issues. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I mean, they do all their illegal stuff. So, I mean, we need to do everything the right way and take the issue to court. You know what I mean? Because then a judge can. How you doing? That's the Cameron County Sheriff, man. They said that, man. That's awesome. That was the Cameron County Sheriff, nigga. Oh, for real. Uh, that's awesome. Real talk. They just honked and yelled Batman. That was the Cameron County Sheriff. That's what it said. Now, I don't know if they transporting people in there. I don't know. It's like a whole van. But yeah, I told you, like, they mess with me heavy. They like me, like, like I get along with all the police here. Like, I just don't like corruption. I get along with everybody, and that's why when you got other people and they start bringing an energy onto this network, they're doing it on purpose, because energy is a very powerful, real thing. And what they're doing is trying to cause disruption and then change the environment that I built. The environment I built, I don't have issues with nobody. I'm good with everybody. I get along with everybody. I'm a good dude. You know what I mean? The past is the past, and the past was all people who were doing things towards me for no reason. I was just trying to stand up for myself. You feel me? So they're trying to warp all of reality by coming on this program. That's why I'll never have a chat again. It's not going to work that way, man. You feel me? No, I get along with everybody. Everybody rides for me heavy. Like, they mess with me heavy. They like me. They support what I'm doing. And I'm not going to let strangers who are in other states like Detroit, Michigan, and stuff like that, try to throw a wrench in that and what I'm doing. Like, I worked hard to maintain good relations with the right people. You feel me? And it's not because of a position. It's just because I'm a good, normal, nice guy. I try to get along with everybody, man. I'm a good person. That's all I do is help people. Like, what I'm doing is to help them. So, like, they respect it. I mean, that's awesome. I'm glad that they do. I mean, how could you not? Right? I mean, it's a pretty big deal what I'm doing. It's not fake. That's the thing. I could understand if people like were like, man, he don't do anything. He just dress up as Batman and walk around. I could understand that, but that's not what I do. Not even close, partner. You feel me? So it's like there's no way you can have an issue with me unless you're just against like justice and righteousness. I am vengeance. You know what I mean? Like, if you're against that, everything that's right and the way it should be, then there's probably something wrong with you. So like I said, you people on YouTube, you're not the voice of anyone. You're the voice of delusional people, like I've had to tell a lot of my ex-girlfriends. Okay? And I stand up for men's rights. I'm a real activist, right? So I stand up for people's civil rights and civil liberties as well as my own. I do a lot to help these communities. I mean, that's what you don't like. You don't like that I'm an actual public figure who's popular and I'm well recognized, established, and I'm well respected in the community. I'm either respected or I'm feared by the bad people. You know what I mean? And the bad people who, like I said, I'm shutting down everything, exposing them, putting them out of business. Right. By the way, with the church cult thing, right? I'm gonna have to change my position on it, man. I'm not completely against it. First of all, I meant what I said when I was like, man, I kind of miss Miguel and Bobby. I saw Bobby yesterday. Yep, Bobby probably like I actually saw Bobby, and they were right over there on Alton Glore. I was on the bus and I went by and I saw Bobby. Right, like I talked to Miguel. Me and Miguel are cool. I told him like tell Bobby I say hi. I mean, that's it. Like those were the only two that I really like got along with. Everybody else was like I got along with them. Well, and Mike. Mike was pretty chill towards me. Mike was super nice, man. If it wasn't for Mike, bro, I wouldn't even be able to be here. Like, so I would never sit there and like Mike is cool as it gets, but I heard he left too. And like I said with Raul, he's just like possessed. I don't know what his issue is. I was never anything but nice to him. And he threw away my stuff. He just has been malicious since day one, and he's just a narcissist. So I mean, let him do what he does. I've done nothing but go out my way to be nice. You know what I mean? Like it's just like if you offered me an actual position and you were like, "Yo, you can come back and I want you to like I'm going to give you full free reign and you can be a leader and I want you to help me build this ministry correctly like a normal person would do." I'd be more than happy to do that, but I just would need that man to respect me because he doesn't act like a man and he doesn't want to respect the man. You get what I'm saying? He just like views everyone like basically he just wanted like it's so weird because he's who asked me to go with them. I wasn't even going to go. I wanted to leave right away, and he's who asked me to do the whole thing. So how do you ask me to do the whole thing, but then you throw away my stuff and act like I've done something wrong to you? I didn't do anything wrong to you. I left something that doesn't make any sense to me, and that you were trying to put me in a position like people were going to tell me what to do. Like, no, I told you straight up, I don't play like that. Like, I'm a grown man. I have to be a boss, bro. I have to be a leader. I'm a natural born leader. If you try to make a leader like an underling, it's never going to work. Common sense, because that leader is just going to keep on, standing up for themselves. Right. So he got into it with Mark because he has something against Mark. Mark is the guy that I put on camera that we were on the golf cart together that I always tried to take care of and be there for and defend him basically from Raul and everyone because, I mean, I feel bad for him. You can tell, that he has issues. Right. I don't want to say exactly what they are on here, but, I try to protect people like that. He's a strong guy too, but, I'm just saying I'm not going to let nobody sit there and pick on anybody. All right. So, I tried to do that. I did everything right, man. Like what I say, I stand on. I don't take nothing back that I said. I don't feel that the main pastor did anything to really help me. I think it was all fake. The other pastor was sitting there talking about he need 20% of my money, which I addressed him directly about now. Right. I told you I'm a man, bro. I don't let nothing slide. I don't let nothing go, bro. I'm very smart about what I do, but I'm not gonna sit there and let no grown nigga who came off the streets and has nothing, okay? And I know your problem, right? Which is you're an addict. I'm not gonna let no addict sit there and tell me nothing, especially about you need 20% of my money. You're downright insane, especially like without me saying something back. So, like I said, I didn't get to really say what I wanted to say to your face because of the environment we were in. So I got to say it now. So now you know how I really feel, and you already should have known. Like, bro, you're talking to an all-out gangster. Don't ever talk to me like that. Are you insane? Like, do you know who Tyrese Need is, bro? You know who I am? Clearly not, right? Okay. Yeah, don't ever say you want 20% of my money. That's a no-no. Okay. I wouldn't give y'all a red penny of mine. Anybody. Nobody could take a red penny of mine. I'm an all-out gangster. What do you mean? So I'm just saying when you talk, you got to make sense, right? So, like I said, that dude, he's scary. He's nobody. He's irrelevant. I don't care about him. He sits in ministry forever, like most of them. And like I said, once I get this money, I can turn around and I can restructure the whole ministry thing. But I do feel it serves its purpose. I'm not completely against it. I'm not trying to shut it down. I just think that the people who are in these fake leadership roles are who need to quit and resign. And they are definitely. I don't agree with the way the system is ran. I think it's still very illegal what they're doing. Hold up. Bug almost flew in my mouth. I think it's very illegal what they're doing. You know what I mean? See right there, that might have been like a spell to try to keep me silent. They do that. Like for real, they really do that. Because the bug almost flew in my mouth. It's the name for it, but I'm not gonna say the name on here because there's rules. But a spell to keep me quiet. So I'm still against the way that it's ran right now. I hope that I come into all this bread, and I believe I will because God continued to tell me this. And like I said, I'd like to turn around and restructure the entire ministry program. I'd also like to buy all the buildings, and I want to just take it completely over and restructure it. The first thing I'll do, like I said, all of them will have to immediately resign. I'll be the boss, so I decide, who's going to work for me. And yeah, they'll all have to resign and leave and find an actual home. Real talk, because that's the only reason they're in the program. They're squatting. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I definitely want to do is take it over, restructure it, and then people like Miguel, people who've done somewhat right by me that I feel, can help me and be a leader like Miguel, because Miguel was the only one who was, I mean, he has a lot to learn, but he genuinely was a leader. He genuinely knew how to deal with people better than most. But it's just the part where he acts like he's in charge of everything, and sometimes he doesn't know what he's doing. And I'm just being honest. I would never say anything bad. I like Miguel, man. Miguel is a good dude. You feel me? But that's what I want to do is restructure the whole thing. There's another cop that just waved at me. I waved at him, said hi. Yeah, like I said, I mean, Miguel would be like my right hand man for everything. And that's the thing. I think Miguel would see the difference in somebody that's using you and manipulating you, and you can tell how they're treating you. And like I watched him go through this right in front of me, and I was trying to explain to him, like, you can't let him talk to you like that. And this is all concerning Raul. Raul is like a wannabe Ra's al Ghul. Not really, but I just think that's so funny. Like I want to call him Ra's al Ghul because that's kind of what it's like. Like he's basically Ra's al Ghul, and I'm Batman. That's literally what it was like. So when they're like, "Yeah, he joined this," I didn't join anything, bro. No, I know. I just got told some lies and saw what it was, and then, like I said, I was put there to see and have the experience and expose it, and that's it. I've already done my job, so I'm not really going to be talking about it anymore unless it's in a positive light. Because I mean, I do feel there's a purpose for it, and it's to help people. It's just the people within it that are ruining it and ruining its purpose. Some people, there's some good people, some people it's helping, and that's it. I think it's messed up how discriminate they are. I think it's messed up that they're not saying like, yeah, brother, you can come back and we do respect you. We have love for you. I mean, Miguel literally tells me straight up, I love you. Like he's got love for me. So, I mean, it's sad that they're not doing that. And if they wanted to, like I said, I mean, just tell me direct through the internet or whatever. I have an email. I don't really check it, but twilightedward3207 at gmail.com. Again, twilightedward3207 at gmail.com. But I mean, they could say that. They could be like, brother, I understand that you're, pissed off about whatever, how we've, treated you, which I have every right to be, but, we apologize and like, you're more than welcome to come back and we'd like to actually like put you in a position where you can help. I would do that all day. You know what I mean? I'm not going to sit there and argue with them, especially so-called women, because the so-called women in that program are very mouthy, and that's what they don't get. Like when I go into something like that, you got to understand, bro. I'm a grown man, bro, and I have everything going for me. Like all I do is just assess and analyze and say, okay, you've got mouthy so-called women. Well, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna be mouthy with you. They basically try to force you to be in that program. Real talk. I was going in the kitchen and Mike's girlfriend was completely ridiculous. And I'm cool with Mike, but Mike's girlfriend would sit there and give me an attitude and yelling and screaming, acting like I'm taking stuff out the fridge when they were the ones who were stealing from everybody. Let's just be real. We all know that Mike and the girlfriend were like committing theft and taking items from people. That's just reality, bro. Even though I'm cool with Mike, I'm going to say the truth, right? We all knew that, right? So, like I said, my whole deal is at the end of the day, I mean, like I like Mike, like the girlfriend was just always discriminate or whatever her issue was, but yeah, she was trying to like project the same way they do online, like dude, I never took anything that wasn't mine from anyone in my entire life, especially somebody's food. I'm not going to touch somebody's food that belongs to them in a fridge like that. So I don't know what you mean. I always ask permission, and then she got proven wrong right in front of her face. They were like, yeah, like he has permission to go in that fridge because the other fake pastor told him he could. And then they still sit there like, oh, mad. Like, so you think projecting, trying to point the finger at somebody completely innocent, that's what they think because they're immature. They think that's okay. See, that's why you got to take issues to court, man, so they can understand, like, no, there's legal ramifications behind doing that. You can't be doing all the dirt and then point your finger at someone innocent and try to use them as your scapegoat. It don't work like that, homie. You feel me? And like I said, I didn't put up with it. I didn't put up with it at all. I stood up for myself, put her in her place verbally like I would anyone, and that's it. And kept it shaking. Like, no, I said but don't worry about me, worry about you. You feel me? Like y'all act like I ain't from the hood or something. Like, no, trust me, bro. I'm from the ghetto. The ghetto. Right? Yeah, you people got me misconstrued. So, like I said, like that's the reason why, like me, I always work on being calm. You feel me? I'm the dude who got to be calm. You feel me? Because like this is common sense, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, like I said, I mean, I handled everything right. I don't care what the other one's talking about. I don't care about what they saying. I mean, like I said, they basically lost all their members, is what I found out. Like everybody left, right? Because again, I already know why. Because of Raul. That's what it's all about, Raul. And what needs to happen is Raul needs to leave, and they need to stop letting him come back. Because that's the thing. I mean, he comes back, but then they act like I can't come back. Like that doesn't even make any sense. And it's just when you've got somebody who's in desperation like him because he has nothing going for himself, like he can have it, bro. Like you can have it, bro. I mean, you basically living like a crab. Like real talk. Like you only there because you squatting and you're desperate. And I mean, obviously you need it. You and Geneva. Let's go over those details. You and Geneva were the ones that came from under a bridge. You were living under a bridge, and you've got like mad issues you dealing with, right? So yeah, like those are the two that are the problem. Geneva and Raul. And Geneva is a con artist. She's fake as hell. She'll sit there and act like she's cool and nice and play caddy, and meanwhile she's trying to snake you. Real talk. You come on, bro. Just be realistic. You was trying to snake me and everyone around you. Like both of y'all are some snakes. I can see a snake, bro. I'm a man of God for real. So that's the thing. When you got people and they snakes, think about it. It's always a what? A three-headed snake, right? Okay, I'm gonna tell you who the other snake is. Mr. Cleveland. Yep, the main one. He's the snake. He's not there to help you. He's there to sell you a dream and use you and utilize you so that they can make money off of you so that he can pay his car payment. It's all just a bunch of, like people struggling, trying to be predatory and use other people and take advantage of them. That's all it is. That's all the whole system is. And like I said, if I get all my money, I'd like to change that the right way by readjusting the way that it works and buying the whole program. That way I can just run all the ministries. And them niggas in Fort Worth, I ain't never gonna forget that they disrespected me. Because I sat there trying to be cool with them. I was nothing but nice. And no, like I don't do ignorance. No, like that nigga was still trying to run his mouth after he got back down. He ran away. He started the whole thing. He tried to get in my face. He ran away. This is a big black dude, right? He ran away from me, right? Because I don't back down to nobody and nothing. And like they think I'm gonna forget. Like, no, it's a ministry in Fort Worth, and Fort Worth is where all my family history is. Or Amarillo, sorry, I think it's Amarillo. Amarillo and Fort Worth is where all my family history is. Like, I for sure ain't gonna take no disrespect from nobody from my city. Real talk, bro. Like, there wouldn't be an Amarillo if it wasn't for Sneed. You need to look up my name, boy. Real talk. You probably got the channel too, because I was promoting it. So, like, nah, bro. That dude tried to turn around after that. So after you back someone down, this is the kind of soft niggas you dealing with. He tried to turn around and still sit there like he was arguing, talking about yeah, I was trying to tell you like just let me, do this over here. It don't work like that. If I'm in the middle position, right, and we doing security, right? So we got metal detectors in front of us, right? Common sense. I did bar security for over 6 years. Trust me, I'm an expert when it comes to security. That's why I do this and I'm Batman, right? So I'm building all this. This is my own business, and I'm going to build several businesses, probably a security company off of it because I'm the master at doing security. That's what got me into being Batman. So the whole point is if I'm in the middle position, I'm going to have to holler at the people coming in, whether they're on the left or the right. If you're on the left and you say, well, just leave me alone, let me do my side. Well, it doesn't work that way if you're letting people come through with things and the detectors going off and you're not doing your job. Number one, I have to get on you. And number two, I would have to, talk to the people coming in either way on both sides. You're not going to come into a position on the side and tell me how to do my job and what I'm doing, common sense, and that wouldn't even make sense, right? So you want to come in, mess everything up. Then he was getting mad, and the police were telling him, like, well, I mean, if you're going to act like that, like basically that he was going to get arrested, right? I mean, and I stood my ground right in front of all the police. I stood my ground, and he backed down and ran away from me. That's the facts. This was at like right in front of everybody, bro. So like I said, my whole deal is like I'm real through and through. I'm not fake. I don't have a fake bone in my body, right? And like I said, my whole deal was like I'm never gonna forget that, bro. Because like I said, like they got a chip on their shoulder and they discriminate. And I sat there talking to the other dude that claimed to be in charge that he was getting on the phone all sensitive. Then he tried to throw me in the equation, talking about this dude wearing whatever. What I got to do with anything? I wasn't even talking to y'all at that point. He just dragged me into a situation that had nothing to do with me. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I want to get my money and I want to buy that whole like the whole building. I want to buy the home and I want to buy the ministry in Amarillo too. Real talk. I want to buy all the ministries, at least in Texas to start, and then we'll go and branch out. They got them in Florida. They got them all over, bro. That's what y'all don't get. Like they've got these ministry homes and you go in, but it's a program. And the only thing I hate is that they take away your phone. That's the part I can't deal with. I got to have my phone. I gotta have it. I just it helps me in every way, especially with my business. I gotta have my phone. Like real talk. This is how I run my business. That was the whole thing there is like me trying to get my phone and so I could run my business. And then I started running my business. Like I don't need to ask them. You feel me? I'm a grown man, bro. Who said like that's the thing? They tried to sit there and act like they're gonna talk to you or treat you some way. Like, no, bro, everything you're doing is public. You feel me? So now you look the way you look, and I look like the star as usual because I am. I don't have to paint false testaments like Nutty, right? What the hell is going on here, man? But yeah, man, I mean, it just is what it is, bro. Like I said, we done got everything. I mean, everything's perfect, man. Everything's in the right position. Now I just need people to support the way that the guy did yesterday. Let me know if you want me to shout out your name too. You can let me know on the Cash App when you donate again if you do. Which I'm sure he will, but he just looks like a nice dude, and I truly appreciate it. Because like I said, I mean, I don't expect people to agree with everything I say. Everything comes out of my mouth. My background is different than most people. Like I said, I'm not white. I'm half Mexican, and I'm half like I have Spanish DNA. I'm Spanish. So like yeah, I come from the hood. I come from that environment for real, right? Um so like I'm going to talk the way I talk. It's a real thing, and I don't expect everyone to understand it, but I mean if I hold my own and I've held my own for 35 years doing it, I'm not going to change who I am. So I hope that people can understand that. That's as nice as I can be about, something that's just who I am. All right, I'll be back.